The time has come. The universe has been keeping a huge secret, one that could dramatically reshape everything we know about the cosmos. For the first time, evidence suggests that the Andromeda Galaxy, our closest and largest galactic neighbor, is already merging with our very own Milky Way. The two enormous galaxies, which have been on a collision course for millions of years, are now in the early stages of what will be one of the most awe-inspiring events in the universe's history. The astonishing part? This process, which scientists previously thought was still billions of years away, has already begun, and it's unfolding right before our eyes. What makes this discovery even more mind-blowing is that it wasn't found by a team of top-tier astrophysicists or advanced space telescopes. No, this revelation was made by a group of amateur astronomers with a modest telescope, and it has set the scientific community buzzing with excitement. Imagine the scene: a small group of curious stargazers, armed with nothing more than a basic telescope worth only a couple $100, stumble upon something extraordinary while observing the Andromeda Galaxy. To their surprise, they discover an enormous, faint ring of gas surrounding Andromeda. At first, they didn't believe their eyes. This discovery was so bizarre, so out of place, that it didn't make sense. But after reviewing their images and conducting some tests, it became apparent that they had just uncovered something truly groundbreaking. A ring of gas, previously unseen by professional astronomers, encircles Andromeda, and it has scientists stumped. What is this strange gas cloud, and where did it come from? More importantly, could it be a sign that the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way are already beginning to merge? After all, the two galaxies are on a collision course, but no one expected it to begin so soon. The importance of this discovery is far from being merely a new celestial oddity. It could be the first tangible proof that the great galactic merger has begun. You see, astronomers have long known that the Milky Way and Andromeda are destined for a collision. The two galaxies, which are currently separated by around 2.5 million light-years, have been traveling toward each other for billions of years, drawn by the force of their mutual gravity. It's been predicted that, at some point in the distant future, the two massive galaxies will crash into each other, resulting in a cosmic collision of unfathomable proportions. This process will eventually merge the two galaxies into one, forming a new, even more massive galaxy, sometimes referred to as Melkomeda or Milkdromeda. While scientists have known this event would occur, they did not expect it to happen so soon, and the idea of being able to witness the early stages of this massive cosmic dance in our lifetimes has added an electrifying layer to our understanding of the universe. The ring itself is made of gas and dust, and its faint glow can only be seen through special filters. What's even stranger is that this gas doesn't seem to come from the Andromeda Galaxy itself. It's as if the two galaxies are already beginning to influence each other's stellar halos. The existence of this unusual ring suggests that the collision between the two galaxies might be further along than anyone expected. While the professional astronomy community has been aware for a long time that Andromeda and the Milky Way are on a collision course, this discovery hints that the process has already started, and it's happening far sooner than simulations had predicted. The galaxies are no longer just on a path toward each other, they are starting to interact, and the cosmic forces at play are starting to alter their structures. What's even more fascinating is that the ring itself could be the first visual evidence that the radiance of the two galaxies is starting to merge. The outer stars of Andromeda and the Milky Way are beginning to interact with each other's stellar halos, pushing gas and dust into an intricate cosmic dance. The gravity of both galaxies is already affecting the stars at their outer edges, and the resulting interactions are producing the faint gas cloud that encircles Andromeda. This means that, as the two galaxies continue their slow approach, they are already starting to exchange material, gases, stars, and dust. Some scientists believe this ring could be the very first sign of the merger, a cosmic herald that will eventually lead to the creation of a new, massive galaxy. The discovery of this ring has profound implications for our understanding of galactic collisions and mergers. While we've known for decades that the Milky Way and Andromeda are on a collision course, we've never had a front-row seat to the process of galaxy mergers. This new data allows scientists to study the early stages of a galactic merger in real time, giving us an unprecedented glimpse into how galaxies interact, merge, and evolve over billions of years. Understanding the process of galactic mergers is crucial, as it sheds light on the future of our own galaxy and what will happen when Andromeda and the Milky Way finally collide in a few billion years. This collision between Andromeda and the Milky Way won't happen quickly. Galactic mergers are slow, drawn-out events that unfold over millions and even billions of years. But when it does happen, the result will be nothing short of spectacular. The two galaxies will merge into a single, massive elliptical galaxy, far larger than either of the original galaxies. The stars within the two galaxies will interact in complex ways, causing some to be ejected from their current positions while others will be pulled into new orbits. This gravitational chaos will reshape both galaxies, disrupting their existing structures and creating new ones. The collision will also trigger the formation of new stars, as gas clouds from both galaxies are compressed and ignited in massive bursts of starbirth. The result will be a galaxy far larger and more luminous than either the Milky Way or Andromeda, and one that will likely be quite different from anything we've seen before. But this isn't just about a giant cosmic crash that happens far in the future. The impact of this collision will have far-reaching consequences for our own solar system. As the Milky Way and Andromeda approach each other, the gravitational influence of the two galaxies will begin to affect the stars within them. This could lead to massive disruptions in the orbits of stars, and potentially even the planets within those stars' systems. While our Sun is likely to remain relatively unaffected by the immediate effects of the merger, there is a possibility that the gravitational pull of Andromeda could alter the orbits of the planets in our solar system. This might push some planets, like Mercury, into new orbits, or even cause them to be ejected from the solar system entirely. It's also possible that other planetary systems could be drawn into the newly forming galaxy, further reshaping the structure of the universe. As the two galaxies continue to draw closer, new phenomena will start to appear. One of the most fascinating aspects of galaxy mergers is the formation of what are known as hypervelocity stars. These are stars that are ejected from their home galaxies at incredible speeds, often reaching velocities that are fast enough to escape the gravitational pull of their galaxy altogether. Hypervelocity stars are thought to be created by interactions with supermassive black holes, or by the powerful forces at work during galactic collisions. Some of these stars could be flung from Andromeda and eventually end up in the Milky Way, while others could be ejected from our own galaxy and travel through intergalactic space. These hypervelocity stars are like cosmic messengers, providing us with a clue as to what's happening in the far reaches of the universe. In fact, the discovery of hypervelocity stars is another exciting piece of evidence that the Andromeda-Milky Way merger is already in motion. These stars, which move at incredible speeds, are believed to have been flung from the Andromeda galaxy by gravitational interactions with its supermassive black hole, or possibly through collisions with other stars and gas clouds. They are now on their way to the Milky Way, where they will eventually be captured by the galaxy's gravity. Over time, more and more hypervelocity stars from Andromeda will likely enter the Milky Way, adding to the ongoing process of galactic merger. The exciting thing about all of this is that, as time goes on, we will continue to witness more and more signs that the merger is unfolding. Whether it's through the discovery of new gas clouds, the observation of hypervelocity stars, or the study of the complex gravitational interactions between the two galaxies, each new piece of evidence brings us one step closer to understanding the full scope of this monumental event. And while it may be millions or even billions of years before the two galaxies fully collide, the process has already begun, and we are lucky enough to be alive to witness it. As the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way draw closer, their immense gravitational forces will start to influence everything within their reach. The first thing that will be affected is the outer regions of both galaxies, where stars and gas clouds will begin to interact. These interactions will cause the galaxies to reshape and reform, with new star systems and structures emerging from the chaos. Over the course of millions of years, the two galaxies will slowly merge, their cores eventually blending into one massive, elliptical galaxy. This process will take billions of years to complete, but by the time it's finished, the universe will have a new, even more massive galaxy to contend with. But there's one more aspect of this merger that is worth considering: the fate of Earth. Will our planet survive this cosmic crash? The good news is that, although the gravitational forces of the merging galaxies will cause massive disruptions, the stars themselves are so far apart that it's unlikely any individual stars will collide. However, the orbits of the planets within these star systems will likely be affected. It's possible that our solar system could be pushed out of its current position, or that some of the planets could be flung into new orbits. If that happens, Earth's future could become far more unpredictable than we can imagine. Even if the planet itself survives the merger, the changes in our solar system's structure could have profound consequences for life on Earth. Whether humanity will still be around to witness the final stages of the merger is another question entirely. For now, though, we can only wait and watch as the great cosmic dance unfolds before our eyes. The Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way are on a collision course, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. But rather than fearing this inevitable event, we should celebrate the fact that we live at a time when we can observe the early stages of such a monumental event. The universe is full of mysteries and wonders, and as our understanding of the cosmos grows, so too does our appreciation for the sheer scale and beauty of the universe around us. As the two galaxies continue their slow approach, we can look forward to more discoveries, more revelations, and more awe-inspiring insights into the workings of the universe. Who knows what other cosmic secrets await us as we continue our journey through space? The Andromeda-Milky Way merger is just the beginning of an even greater cosmic adventure.